So today we are going to talk about thyroid. What is thyroid? What are the symptoms so that we come to know we have thyroid? What is hyperthyroid? What are the complications we face because of hyperthyroidism? And what are the effective remedies or what is the effective treatment for hyperthyroidism? My name is Manju. Welcome to your channel Stress Free Yoga. Like and subscribe my channel so that each and everyone receives this video. What is thyroid? Thyroid is a gland at the base of our neck. It is a butterfly shaped gland, a very small gland which produces a hormone called T3 and T4. The thyroid gland takes iodine from the food we eat and converts it into this hormone. So the thyroid gland controls our breathing, our metabolism, heart rate, even our weight in the body, and it tells each and every cell how much energy to use. Now, how do we come to know that we have thyroid problem? So when we feel uneasy or when we feel a lot of heat, when the room is cool, still we perspire a lot, or there is lot of sweating, or there is unintentional weight loss, or we have irritability, and sometimes we feel very tired, lot of fatigue, or there is problem in sleeping, that is insomnia, or you sometimes feel there is rapid heartbeat. So these are the symptoms when we come to know there is some problem. Now, what is hyperthyroid? The thyroid gland produces a hormone. As I told you, it is T3 and T4. When it produces more of this hormone than the body needs, this is called a overactive thyroid gland. It's diagnosed as hyperthyroid, and hyperthyroid is a serious problem as it speeds up all the processes in our body. So, we need to get ourselves checked. Now, what are the remedies? What is the effective treatment of thyroid? When we face these problems, we are suggested by the doctor to go for a thyroid blood checkup where they check our T3, T4 and TSH. I told you T3 and T4 is the thyroid hormone and TSH is a hormone which is produced by the pituitary gland in the brain. This pituitary gland balances the thyroid hormone. It controls the thyroid hormone. When it sees that our thyroid gland is producing more of the thyroid hormone, it produces TSH, which controls this thyroid hormone. But sometimes this pituitary gland is not able to control because it becomes insensitive to the high levels of thyroid. We are diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. So we need to take medicines, also need to follow few asanas and pranayams which keep our mind cool, which control our hunger, which control our body temperature, heartbeat, pulse rate, blood pressure, and the tips here are to slow down. And where your heart is concerned, it's necessary to take care. And also we need to cut down on our iodine. We need to follow the low iodized salt. 1 teaspoon of non-iodized salt contains approximately 284 micrograms of iodine. And our recommended diet has 1.1 mg of iodine daily. If we follow a recommended diet for our hyperthyroidism, that also has more of iodine. Need to follow a very low iodized diet. You can ask your dietitian to give you short-term diets or long-term diets where you are able to keep your hyperthyroidism or your thyroid hormone under control. So it has a range. When you go for a checkup, you come to know whether it's hyper or the gland is producing more of the hormone or it's producing less of the hormone or it's in balance. Hyperthyroidism is treatable. The earlier we treat, it's better. And after treatment also, in a long run, it becomes difficult to control. So effective treatment is a must. So we start with effective asanas and pranayams which really help you regenerates your body and your mind. And you start feeling nice, calm, cool. We start with asanas. Sit cross-legged in Sukhasana. So turn yourself to Vajrasana. Come on your knees. Toes together, heels apart. Separate your heels, shoulder level gap between your feet, palms on the thighs. On your toes, raise your hands up. Inhaling, take your hands behind and join your heels. Right palm to your right heel and left palm to your left heel. Inhaling, leave your neck behind and stretch your back up. Feel the stretch. This is a camel pose. Gently and slowly. Palms on the thighs and sit in Vajrasana. This stretches your full gland, it stretches your neck and it balances your hormone. Once again, on your knees, on your toes. Rise your hands up towards the ceiling. Now both your hands behind on your heels. Right palm on the right heel, left palm on the left. And stretch. Leave your neck behind and your elbows straight. Rise your belly. Just relaxing and palms on the thighs and sit down between the heels and just relax. This was Ustrasana, a very effective pose for your hyperthyroidism. So we start with a standing asana. Just stand up. This is called half moon pose or Ardha Chakrasana. Little 1 foot distance between your feet, palms on the back. Just firmly place the palms on your back. Inhale, elbows behind and inhaling. Just bend back. Take your neck behind and stretch your neck fully. Look behind. 1, 2, at least stand for 5 seconds. Slowly and gently exhaling, come back. Once again, your knees straight, elbows at one point and bend behind. Take your neck behind and look behind. Inhale. Exhale. So this was half moon pose, which is a really effective asana for hyperthyroidism. Need to be practiced at least 3 times a day. We follow the next asana, which is called Trikonasana, triangle pose. Palms relaxed on the thighs, a smile on your face. If you are able to join your feet, you need to balance your body. Palms relaxed on the thighs. Inhaling, raise your hands till the shoulder. Now come forward from your back, from your hips. And exhaling, keep your chin up and take your hands, fingers down to your toes. Look up. Feel the stretch on your neck. Look up and hold yourself for few counts. Inhaling, rise your hands to the shoulder level. Exhaling, down. Trikonasana you need to follow at least thrice. So these were very effective asanas which I showed you. So I showed you asanas which were really effective asanas for hyperthyroidism. If you follow them, you can see the effect immediately. We start with pranayams. Sit down, cross-legged. Your hands in chin mudra. Join the tip of your thumb and the index finger. This way, keep them on the knees. Just close your eyes and relax. We start. This pranayam controls your hunger, your hormonal imbalance, your body temperature, your anger. It's a very important pranayam for hyperthyroidism. Shitali and Shitkari, 2 pranayams which I'll show you in a sequence. Roll your tongue. You can see this pranayam in my link which I'm putting in the description box. Inhale from your mouth and exhale from your nose. Once again, roll your tongue and inhale through your mouth. Just inhale and collect the oxygen in your belly and exhale from your nostrils. Once you inhale from your mouth, close your mouth. Immediately you will feel the coolness. Roll your tongue. If you're not able to roll the tongue, then also it's fine. Next pranayam, join your teeth together and inhale through your teeth and collect the oxygen in your belly. Exhale through your nostrils. When you collect the oxygen in your mouth, close your mouth. Just see. Once again. So I showed you Shitli and Chitkari. The next pranayam, a very effective pranayam which controls your hormonal imbalance, which controls your hyperthyroidism, is Analom Vilom. I am putting the link in the description box. Please watch that and I show you here. We start. Close your left nostril. Inhale right. Close both nostrils. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close both nostrils. Exhale right. Close both nostrils. Suspend. So this round was from right. Now we'll start with left. Close your right nostril. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Suspend. Keep your hands down and relax. So these were very important and effective pranayams. If you keep practicing them daily, at least 3 times each, even the asanas 3 times each, you will see the immediate change. You will see by relaxing hyperthyroidism which comes in range. Thank you for following. Thanks a lot. God bless.